Goodish. Eh? 你好，先生。不需要先生。你在说话，我听一下声音。Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to our Brightway factory. Today we are going to have. Today I'm going to introduce to you those sets of cutting, not cutting doors, sorry, of screw conveyors. Ah? 啊。在直播吗？老师不行。哎，可以直播了。啊。拿线子，有没有声音？你说话。Hello。看不到我。哦，OK。We are live。开始了。Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to Brightway Factory. My name is Amo Magloire, and I'm going to give you a small tour of the factory. And today, thankfully, we have a few sets of screw conveyors. By the back here, you have cutting dryers, but we're not going to talk about that. So let me tell you a little bit about those screw conveyors. Sorry. So these customized screw conveyors, they are, as you can see, under mass production, and they are to be shipped overseas pretty soon. Now they have a few perks that I would like to put an emphasis on. Let's start with the security aspect. So as you can see here, there is a security overload, which means that when the cover is opened, the machine automatically shuts off power, which makes it very perfect when it comes to safety issues or maintenance, because imagine having to do maintenance while the machine is still on. So this is one of the very good aspects of the machine. Now, another detail that I would like to also put an emphasis on, is the fact that they have a small footprint. They may not look like it, but they are quite light when it comes to solid control system equipment. So they are quite light. They have a smaller footprint. So they are very perfect when it comes to disassembling and relocating. Okay. And another detail about them is that they have They have a good fitting. As you can see, they are perfectly compatible to the cutting dryers that we manufacture. You can see just from the opening and the cutting dryers over there. It has a low, well, obviously I'm a Brightway. I wouldn't say they have little to no blockage, but I would say they have a low blockage rate. Okay, so they have a smooth fitting, low blockage rate, and what else could I talk about? Well, there's plenty much to talk about when it comes to the screw conveyors, but let me first give you a tour, as you can see, and then we will talk about it more deeply. Okay, so there are a total of 16 of them, if I'm not mistaken. 16 of them, and they are going to be shipped to Canada for a customer in Canada. And as you can see in the factory, we are still putting together the the cutting dryers. As soon as those ones are finished, they'll be mounted, assembled. We will try them, or both of them together, and after testing, then they will be disassembled and then shipped overseas. So this is pretty much our factory. This is pretty much what we do, and well, not what I do. I'm your host today, but as you can see, people are busy at work. Now let's go over the cutting dryers. Right. Okay. Now the owner of this equipment came to the factory a little while ago, and we gave him a short tour and showed him Brightway's equipment. He was quite satisfied with the result, with the end work, and also quite satisfied with the fact that everything is manufactured here, from the raw materials, as you can see, from the raw materials to the finishing. As let me show you here, you can see that the finishing are all done here in Brightway. Later on, maybe we can go to the other side. I will also show you how we do the smelting and everything. One of my favorites. This is not here right now, but you can see this is also one of the stations where we do the finishing. So the pieces come from there, and then through this automated machine, they finish like this. Now this is almost the finished part. After that, there's a little bit that needs to be done, and it's ready for assembling. Let's go this way. Now this is our second factory. We have a few other ones. For here we produce basically the equipment that are mostly this size. The very huge ones are made elsewhere or in another factory. Okay. Hello. So yeah. Let us see. Okay. So you can see, as I said earlier, you might not have noticed it, but all the finishing I think I've said it plenty of times, but all the finishing are done here in Brightway factory. Maybe some of the parts are bought elsewhere, like the motors and other pieces that we do not manufacture by ourselves, but pretty much 90% of it is done here. And you can also see, maybe come this way. I would like to show that all of Brightway's equipment are also assured. We have a perfect insurance. Our equipment are insured, which means that if you buy equipment from Brightway and there is any problem or any issue, come back to us. You have an insurance, which is which is more than many people would give. We make sure that our equipment is 100% up to your need, up to what you require. They are up to standard, and we have shipped in many different continents, let alone countries. We've shipped in Europe, we've shipped in the UAE, we've shipped in Africa. So we make sure that our equipment is up to the standards of anywhere you are. And if there is a problem, tell us. You are insured, and even without that, we will make sure to solve all of your problems. We have a perfect team that can help you with the assembly. In case you buy from here, we ship it to your location and we do the assembly. So we have a perfect team that is capable of that. We also have a perfect team that is capable of maintenance. So if there's a problem, let us know. Now let's continue our little tour. Let me show you some of the in work. Okay, some of the work that is done in Brightway. So this is how it looks like in the end. Okay, so you can see this is the final work, but this is how it begins. Now, yeah, it's a little bit loud in here. Sorry about that. So as you can see, the work that is being done, like I said, 95, not 90, but 95% of the work is done here. From the cutting, the assembling, the paintwork is done on that side. I will show you later. So you can see all these equipments have been done here. Later outside, I will show you what the final product looks like. These are the tanks. Now these can be oil tanks, water tanks, whatever tank that you need, we can manufacture it. For these are going with solid control system, so they are going to be mud tanks. But in case you need, okay, for example, over there we have fuel tanks. Let me show them that by the gray ones over there, yeah. The 5 cubic meters, we have fuel tanks. And, oh, this is one of our favorites. Okay, so yeah, these are fuel tanks. I know we do solid control systems, but even solid controls need fuel. So this is our fuel tank. These are fuel tanks that are also manufactured for our clients. This is a mud tank. Now let me show you where the paint job is done. Nigel Chotire. Okay, you might not be able to go on that side actually. Well, let me give you a tour. You can see a little bit of it. This is the part that is done by hand. Mostly done on the other side. Right now, they just informed me that there is some work being done there, so we cannot go. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. So once again, welcome to Brightway factory. This is Brightway Energy. We manufacture solid control equipment, we manufacture drilling equipment, and any other type of equipment that you may need. If you have a need for pump, cutting dryers, screw conveyors, drilling rigs, drilling equipment, just let us know. Get in touch with us and we'll make sure to give you a one-on-one quotation to know exactly what you need, what we can do for you, and trust me, there's a lot we can do for you. The quality, the quantity is not a problem. As I said earlier, we have shipped to many different markets, Africa, Europe, Asia, Southeast Asia, UAE, America. We have shipped them almost everywhere. So we make sure that our equipment is up to the standards of all those locations. If there's anything that you need, just let us know. We'll reach out to you and make sure that you have the best possible product. This was Armand Magloire and my little tour of the factory. I hope you enjoyed it. For those who are going to watch this video later, I hope you're going to enjoy it. Have a beautiful day and thank you.
Perfect.